Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Goodwood Racecourse here on Saturday. It is May the 25th, 2019. Gonna look at the stakes races on the program from Goodwood, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for racecourses around the world. So we're gonna get to the stakes action races 1 and 4, the 155 and the 340. Let's get up to it. The first race, the 155, it is the Festival Stakes. It's a listed stakes for Class 1 horses going for a purse $64,000, race for 4-year-olds and upwards, field of 8 horses, going 2,000 meters or a mile and a quarter on the turf course. My top selection here, I'm going to go to the number 2 horse, Elecram. I'm going to go 271 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta, 271 Tri-Cash Trifecta, top selection 2 horse, Elecram. This 4-year-old colt by Frankel. Dane O'Neill gets leg up for Mark Johnston. The horse's most recent outing came the 18th of April at Newmarket, a mile and 1/8 on very firm ground for April. In the Group 3 Earl Sefton Stakes, he finished 4th by 5 3/4 lengths. He was a very, very lukewarm 9-2 favorite, and he just had nothing. Never quickened up, never got into it. It wasn't the day to win, but he probably needed the race first off the break. I'm going to take him here second off the break with the extra furlong today. I think he'll run a lot better. Before that, he ran in the Group 3 Sovereign Stakes at Salisbury, August 16th, going the 1-mile trip over good yielding ground, good soft yielding ground. He finished 4th by 4 lengths. The winner, Flumatic, came over from France with Maxime Guillaume to run a hell of a race. This horse, he just weakened out of it. I don't think he'd like the wet going, and you can say the race for the same for the race before at York, a mile and a quarter in the Skybet York Stakes, where he finished 3rd by half length, and again, he just didn't like the wet ground. He had a little bit of turn of foot, but it wasn't anything, to go home about. But it was better than the race before, which was the Irish 2000 Guineas, exactly a year ago, where he finished 6th by 7 1/4 lengths as a 2-1 favorite. He never ran, and then he ran last year's 2000 Guineas at Newmarket, where he finished 4th by 2 lengths. He ran okay, but I like him at the mile and a quarter trip the best. He has a good post right here today. He's a step down in class from his last few, and I think he'll get back to his winning ways here. So let's give him his first victory since the Tattersall Stakes of 2017. So to recap my selection for the first, the 155 from Goodwood, it is the Festival Stakes. Going to go with the 2-horse Elecram. I'm going to go 271 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. So let's scroll over to race number 4 from Goodwood, the 340. It is the Tapster Stakes. It's listed stakes for Class 1 horses going for a purse $64,000, race for 4-year-olds and upwards, field of 5 horses going 2,400 meters or a mile and a half on the turf course. I'm going to go as a top selection to the 4-horse, My Rage Dancer. I'm going to go 435 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. 435 Tri-Cash Trifecta, top selection to 4-horse, My Rage Dancer. This 5-year-old horse by Frankel. Pat Dobbs gets leg for Sir Michael Stout. The horse's most recent outing came 9th of December at Shotton, a mile and a half in the Group 1 Hong Kong Vase, and he finished 14th by 41 lengths, and we're still probably waiting for him to run under the line. He had a wide post draw, and he just ran crap. The other horses were just much the best. Stepping down in class, coming here to Goodwood, where he's had success, I just think he'll run a lot better than he did in Asia. Before that, he ran the 22nd of September at Newbury, mile 3/8 in the Group 3 Dubai Duty Free Legacy Cup Stakes, and he finished second by a nosepan Young Rascal. He quickened up nicely. He just missed out the wire, but he still ran very nicely. And then he back here at Goodwood during the 3rd of August, a mile and 1/2 in the Group 3 Gloria Stakes. He won by 3.5. He stayed the distance well. It was a very easy run. And then in Newmarket, a mile and a half in the Group 2 Princess of Wales Arcana Racing Club Stakes. He finished second by a half length. And again, he ran well. Best Solution just had the jump on him, but he still ran a massive race. And then he ran at Royal Ascot before that, where he finished 5th behind Monarch's Glen. And then he won here at this fixture last year, and he won this race by 3 lengths with Pat Dobbs up very nicely there. Very good run. I like him a lot here. Pat Dobbs, a very good underrated rider, I think, in the UK. Great rider in the UAE, but in the UK not so. He doesn't get the recognition he should deserve. With a lot of the good riders out of town, it's time for a guy like him to get another good victory. 6-5, not the best price in the world, but I'll take him. He likes Goodwood. He's 2 for 2 over his last 2 races here, and 2 out of the 3 victories for him have come here. But to recap my selection for the 4th, the 340 from Goodwood's the Tapster Stakes. Gonna go with the 4-horse, My Raj Dancer. I'm gonna go for 3-5 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5